All right, guys. Today's 1:30 help video with kids going crazy in the background is live. I didn't realize it had wings. Anyway, hopefully you guys made your choice on what your final project is going to be today. Had a few people that were confused, and they told me again what their book choice was. No, you're choosing a final project today. Your class has already chose Percy Jackson. You guys are deciding what final project you're going to want to do. This is a project that won't be due until we finish the books, till we finish the book actually, and so you'll have a little bit of time to work on it. It's also something that if you did it today or if you worked on it today, then it's not done. There's lots of things that go into it. Also, if you're just copying, if you choose the posters and you just copy the cover that already exists, you didn't read the instructions at all. It talks about how you're updating it, you're creating something new, you're giving it something different that hasn't been a part of it. Okay, so that is not what you are working on right now. All right, baby in the video. So that was your big thing today. Monday, you guys worked on, you just chose the book you guys wanted. Today, you're choosing your final project. Your options for that final project were either option one, which is making me two posters of that are updated versions of the movie posters or the covers of the book. Once again, updated. It needs to be different. It needs to be something new and changed. I have already had some students say they're having a hard time thinking that they'll get out and get a poster board. If that's truly the case, then take like 8 pieces of paper and just attach them in about poster board size. I think it's about 8 pieces of paper that would match up to that. So if you guys are going to have a hard time going out to get stuff, option number 3 is probably your best final project option. Option 3 or 2, those would probably be your best options if your parents or whoever you're with is unable to go out and get new stuff. Your best choice would probably be options 2 or 3, because both of those don't really require a lot of outside extra stuff. Option 3 requires you to make one drawing, but it's something that's not even a full page. It's just a small square. All right. So if your parents or anybody are saying, oh, I don't really know if we can go out and get that stuff, then options 2 or 3 would be a great choice for you. Otherwise, you could choose option 1 or 4. I will say option number 4 requires the most stuff. So if you're whoever you're with right now, if they're telling you they can't go out, that they're not going to go out to Walmart or Food City or anything like that to get you stuff to work with, then you do not need to be choosing option number 4. Okay. If you choose it, you are telling me you have the stuff to do it. You can't wait till the end and go, oh, well, my mom or dad, they weren't able to ever go get the stuff for me. No, that's not how it works. You need to choose an option that you can handle, that you can make with this. Okay. So make sure you're keeping that in mind when you're choosing which final project you are going to work on. Tomorrow, we will start reading the book. These live videos, the 11:30 and the 1:30, I will actually read the chapter of the book. There will also be links to audiobooks that you guys can listen to while you read the book. I have links to the pages for you to read them, so you don't have to worry about not having Percy Jackson. Everything is taken care of in that regard. So yeah, everything should be fine with that. The assignments going forward, tomorrow you're going to get a Google Slides that is called the Percy Jackson warm-ups. And pretty much every time we finish a chapter, you'll log in and answer a question that matches up with that chapter. So instead of commenting things or making a flip grid every day, you'll be doing stuff on that Google Slides to keep up with that. All right. Um, yeah. Besides that, not a lot to do today. Like I said, it was really just reading through those final projects, making a decision. I will say, in case anybody's curious, I get so many project number ones, a ton. So just be aware, okay, keep this in mind that if I have a lot of a certain project turned in, then what ends up always happening is someone's going to make your project uh, there. You have to understand there are a lot of people who are doing the posters who are going to be really fantastic artists, or they're going to put a lot of hard work into it. So make sure when you choose that final project, what I'm trying to say is make sure you put the time into it. Otherwise, somebody's going to make it very clear that you just did it in a few minutes, that you waited till the last second. There's a reason why I tell you about these final projects right now before we even start reading the book, because they take time to do them correctly. If you are doing them incorrectly, then yeah, you can get them done in 5 to 10 minutes. You could already be done with them today. But if you're wanting to do them correctly, it will take some time. That's why I'm giving you guys a month to work on them, is to give you the time to work on it, give you plenty of space to finish what you're doing with your final project. So keep that in mind. Also, as we go along, I'll make sure to remind you practically daily to not wait until the last minute to do your final project, because like I've just said, if you're doing it right, it's going to take longer than one little period of time working on it. Okay, so if you wait till the last day, it's going to be kind of obvious. Your project is going to suffer because of that. Okay. Um, yeah, make sure you turn in a flip grid where you tell me which final project you think you're choosing. You have to say, or you can just. I had someone in fifth period; they just did this in their video. That's fine. That lets me know which final project you've chosen. That's all you've really got to do in today's video, is to let me know which final project you've got with that. Trying to think if there's really anything else. Yeah. Just shh. Juno, Jack. The puppies are convinced that something outside is trying to get in, which is not the case. Um, but yeah, that should take care of most everything for today. Like I said, tomorrow we will start reading the book. And for anybody that you want an audio style version to go along with it, you don't want to just read the book yourself. There will be a link to an audiobook on YouTube. There will be a link to an audiobook that I have saved in my Google Drive. There will be these live videos, the 11:30 and 1:30, the chapters for the day on at least one of those live videos. We might uh, cut it down to just one of them once we start doing more than one chapter a day. But that's pretty much the plan. Um, I know seventh period's flip grid wasn't working earlier. I have fixed that. Everyone's flip grid should be working just fine. Um, yeah, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday before it looks like the rain rolls in. We had a beautiful several days there. Today it looks kind of like there. If you have questions and you are unable to make your way into a live video to ask your questions, which is the purpose of what we're doing here, all right, then you can always email or post in the Google Classroom what your comment is, uh, or what you need help with. Always willing to try and help out with that as quickly as I possibly can, especially considering we're about to get into a rather long term project. Um, yeah. Uh, I will be logging in at 3 o'clock just to see if anybody has any questions. Remember the 3 o'clock video, I just log in and see if anybody has any questions. If they have, and then I'll log back out. So it's not nearly as long as this one. But anybody really hop on or ask any questions? I will say, make sure you're keeping up with your Reading Plus. I haven't mentioned that yet this week. Reading Plus is still a part of what we do, still a part of, excuse me, still a part of your weekly grade. So you want to make sure you're staying on top of that. And anything you fall behind on, it's always listed at the bottom of the day's checklist. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see some of you at 3 o'clock, see some of you tomorrow, and yeah, enjoy your day.